The woman allegedly caught using a dead Super Bowl reporter's credit cards may have fatally drugged another man as she robbed him blind. Danette Colbert, known to locals as the Bourbon Street Hustler, was the last person to see Super Bowl reporter Adan Manzano alive. Haunting security footage obtained by DailyMail.com saw Colbert with Manzano stood outside his room just before 4 a.m. His lifeless body was found 12 hours later, with large amounts of cocaine and ethanol in his system. Cops have now requested toxicology tests to determine if he was drugged, and if the death is connected to Colbert.
What's the deals, y'all? What's the deals? Let's get right into it. Oh, man. So I read this report about this reporter who was found in his room. It's disturbing out here, man. Listen, man, you got to be safe. You can't trust nobody. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, this is very heartbreaking, man. So according to NBC News, shout out to NBC News. I like to go to different news outlets for information on all my stories. So this is NBC News, all right? The passing of Telemundo Super Bowl reporter. Like losing my little brother, colleague says. Adan Manzano, 27, the sole parent to a toddler after his wife passed away, was living a dream becoming a sports journalist. So the man already was dealing with the passing of his wife. And he has a toddler he's raising. And he's doing the best he can with his job. And unfortunately, he gets taken out, allegedly, right? So, the 27-year-old television reporter from Kansas City, Missouri, shout out to Kansas City, passed away while in New Orleans to cover the Super Bowl. He strived to be the best single father he could be to his toddler daughter and was deeply passionate about sports and keeping his community informed. This is what his colleagues told NBC News, okay? Adan Manzano, an anchor and sports reporter for Telemundo Kansas City. All right? Shout out to Telemundo, my Spanish brothers and sisters, all right? He was a father and rising talent who came to the U.S. from Mexico to study and fulfill his dream of sports reporting, okay? Manzano was thrilled that he was sent to New Orleans to cover his third Super Bowl in a row. That's what's up. So obviously, Mr. Manzano, he knew what he was doing. This is his third Super Bowl in a row to cover the most highly watched sports game in the United States of America. I believe it is. I think the Super Bowl is bigger than the World Series and the NBA Finals and hockey because it's only one, while those other games is the best of 5 and the best of 7. So with that being only that one, everybody's watching that one game. So to be there 3 years in a row, the man must be superb at his job, okay? All right. So the first time he covered it, he said, Adam, it was a dream come true. So that's definitely what is up. But we need to know what happened. What happened? I'm all about context, and I'm all about using my Blues Clues, okay? We all have our Blues Clues. Remember that show, Blues Clues, with the blue dog? Remember that show? You ain't got to be a detective to know what's going on. Use your logic, use your Blues Clues, and then you could put 2 and 2 together, right? And say, oh, I know what happened. But you have to say allegedly because we live in the United States of America, and you can't just say that person did it. You're good in trouble. All right. So, Manzano was found in his hotel room last week. Police have since charged a I can't even say the word. Louisiana woman, Danette Colbert, with fraud and other theft-related crimes in connection. Oh, man, mommy. So they're going to do a backtrack, right? So more than 3 years ago, we going back. We back. A man visiting the city accused Colbert of drugging him, robbing his savings, and leaving him for dead. Oh, Shorty. Shorty is a scammer and a thief. A low-down piece of trash. Come on, man. You got to watch out for them little skanks walking up and down the strip. They ain't good for you, dog. They ain't good for you, man. All they want to do is put on their outfit, look cute, prance around, wait till you get all saucy and, hey, daddy, nah. Get out of here. You stink. All right? Be careful. All right? So, like I was saying, the man 3 years ago said, yo, Shorty did the same thing. We don't know what happened to Adam, but he was saying, yo, she robbed me and she left me for dead. She drugged me, all right? She was convicted in October of computer fraud, theft, illegal transmission of funds. Oh, come on, ma. A piece of crap. Police in Kenner, Louisiana has said they have uncovered additional evidence and the case remains ongoing. They have not said how Manzano had passed away. Oh, man. Come on, fam. Manzano worked at Balance Life. He was growing his career as a sports reporter at the station while being a newly single father. His wife, second grade teacher, she passed away in a car crash in Kansas. Oh, come on, man. This man was just getting over losing his wife, man. And then you just take this man out, allegedly. This is terrible, man. So just reading on, man, other people chimed in, said he was a good guy. He was great at his work. He worked hard, blah, blah, etc., etc. Listen, man, y'all got to be careful out here in these streets, man. There's people that's up to no good, and they'll put a smile on their face and say all the nice words and look good and all that. But really, they really did to just take what you got because they ain't worth crap. You see what I'm saying? That's the lowest of the lums. The lums. What's the lums, Emilio? Slums. Trash. They stink. Disgust me, man. And we don't know if she did it, but that's her MO because 3 years ago, a man said, yo, Shorty was out there on the strip. I was sauced up. I was having a good time. She was like, do you want to have a good time? I was like, yeah, come back to the room. Shorty want to drug me up and all that. Nah. See, why y'all falling asleep with these things in y'all room? I'm just being honest. Like, let's have a real conversation. Listen, man, if you gonna do these shenanigans, you have Shorty in the room. All right, ma. Let's get to it. Oh, let's have a drink and a smoke. Nah. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I drink water, protein. You don't see this chisel? I love my body. Well, I'ma conduct some. Nah, you ain't conducting nothing. You do what I tell you to do. I don't listen. You take control, but listen. Y'all ain't hear that from me. All I'm saying is be careful. All right? These people out here, they up to no good. Shenanigans. All right? Be safe. Condolences to the family and friends of this gentleman, man. May God rest your soul and have you in heavens where you and your wife are living the best life, man. Because unfortunately, the earth can be a very, very sinful, horrible place. Man, I'm really upset about this story, man. It really hurts my heart. But anyway, I'm about to play another video at the end of my speech so y'all can hear it from more news outlets. And I'm done talking, and that's all I got to say.
27-year-old Telemundo reporter Adan Manzano was found dead in his Kenner, Louisiana hotel room while covering the Super Bowl. Initially, authorities suspected suicide or accidental overdose. However, surveillance footage revealed 48-year-old Danette Colbert entering and leaving Manzano's room. Colbert, known for previous offenses involving drugging and stealing from men, was arrested after using Manzano's credit card. Police discovered his belongings and narcotics at her residence. The exact cause of Manzano's death remains under investigation, pending autopsy results. He leaves behind a 2-year-old daughter, having lost his wife in a car accident last year.